Michigan State's win over Virginia Sunday moved the Spartans into the Sweet 16 for the 7th time in the past 8 seasons. Denzel Valentine has been on 3 of those teams in each of the last 3 years, and he joins us now from our campus studio in East Lansing. Denzel, before we look ahead to what remains for you guys in the tournament, let's look back. Just 3 or 4 weeks ago, you're struggling. Suddenly things click. You win 6 of 7. Your only loss during this run to Wisconsin in overtime in the Big Ten championship game. Why have you guys been so much better?
Just everybody just stepped up their play. Trav has done a great job with stepping up his play. BJ and all our role players have accepted their roles. They've all stepped up and made big contributions, and our coaches have done a great job of preparing us for every game. Every game, we're all well prepared. Every game, so. Give them good credit, and we just been getting better as the year gone on.
Denzel, we predicted the Virginia game would be tough, nasty, crazy, physical. How would you describe what actually took place on the court?
It was a physical game. Virginia, they're a slow-paced team, and they're really physical. So we just wanted to kind of speed the game up a little bit, and we kind of did that, and we got off to a fast start, and we came out with a lot of energy, and everybody said they had a chip on our shoulder. Well, we had a chip on our shoulder too. We felt like we should have made it to the Final Four and maybe won the championship last year. So we wanted to make a statement.
Denzel, how long did you guys enjoy that win before you started thinking about the next step?
It was cool. It was a great setup. Magic Johnson's there. All your family is there. It's in North Carolina, which is closer to Virginia, so it was like a home game for Virginia. So it was like a road win actually, and everybody predicted us to lose. So it was great. We enjoyed it while it lasted, but today I woke up with OU on my mind, so ready to play.
Talking with Michigan State junior Denzel Valentine here on BTN Live. Denzel, you've never missed the Sweet 16. You've been there each of the last 3 years. How much talk is there among the current players to continue the tradition that's been left by former Spartans?
It's a lot. We talk about that a lot. Whenever you think about Michigan State basketball, you think of their history. You think of Mateen, Magic, Dede. So, we want to keep that streak going on. We've been to 7 out of 8 years, Sweet 16. So, we want to keep the legacy going, and we want to make our own. So. We got a goal on our mind that we've been talking about ever since the season ended last year. So, we want to make it to Indy, and that's what we're going to be thinking about this weekend.
Next step on the road to Indy is Oklahoma. You said you woke up this morning with OU on your mind. How much at this point have you scouted the Sooners?
Just a little bit. We watched the game last night, and, we've played Oklahoma last year, and they're pretty familiar team. So, our coaching staff and all our managers and Coach Iz has probably been breaking down film all day today, and I've had classes and stuff all this morning. So, of course, I'm gonna go look at film, more this afternoon. But we're gonna be well prepared. Our coaches do a great job of doing that. So we're gonna be well prepared. We just got to come out with energy and play our game.
Few more minutes with Michigan State junior Denzel Valentine here on BTN Live. Denzel, you mentioned 7 out of 8. You go back even further. This is 13 Sweet 16s in the past 18 years for Tom Izzo. From a player's perspective, what makes Coach Izzo so good at this time of the year?
It's just that all year, he always thinks the big picture. So from day one, as soon as the season ends, he's thinking of next year, of our future. What are we going to be? So from day one, he schedules the big games. We play Duke, Kansas and Notre Dame. We're scheduling big games at the beginning of the season. So, he just prepares us throughout the whole season of what March is going to be. And, he's just been great. Preparing us, late in March, and we just got to listen to him and focus on our game plan. And, if we come out and we just play with energy and, we listen to him, we'll be successful.
How do you guys react to Coach Izzo's reactions on the sidelines? Because let's be honest, sometimes he's out there, man.
Coach is coach. He just has a lot of passion for the game, and, he lives and dies for this. That's what you want in the coach. That's why I came here, So, you know, of course it may get out of hand sometimes, but, you know, that's Coach Izzo, and that's what he does. So, you know, I kind of like it, you know, because it always keeps you on your toes. So, you know, you may be struggling sometimes, but Coach Izzo, he is what he is, and he's a Hall of Fame coach for a reason.
Finally, Denzel, a couple of weeks ago on the network, I described you as the personification of an enigma wrapped inside of a riddle. Because when I watch you on the basketball court, the result is usually good, but I really have no idea what you're about to do next. Do you think your coaching staff and your teammates would agree with that assessment?
Yeah, and probably all the fans that watch too. You know, because I pretty much don't know what I'm doing sometimes. I'm just playing, and then I see somebody cutting or I see something going on, and I just play through instinct. So if I see somebody cutting, or, you know, if I see an open shot, I'm gonna take it. So I really don't know. I just play off instincts.
Well, we do know next up is Oklahoma on Friday night in Syracuse. I'll be there covering you guys. Really looking forward to it. Denzel, best of luck the rest of the week getting ready for the Sooners, and of course when you get up to the Carrier Dome in Syracuse.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me.